Now back here in the Document Manager, there are a number of ways to add new documents. From the Home ribbon, we can select items from the Insert category. So there's the From Library, Folders, automatic documents, Case View documents, a manually prepared document, which dates back to when we were still getting paper from our clients and having a separate paper file. The manual documents today act as placeholders. We can create a link to any electronic document that you have available to you, and we can even create a placeholder link. That's what document 4F is right here, a placeholder link. We're waiting for the board minutes documents to be delivered to us. The link also allows us to create new Word and Excel documents and any other type of document that you'd like to add. So new Word and new Excel are available as separate options, but they're accessible also through link if necessary. If you have a scanner on your computer, you can scan documents directly into the Document Manager using your scanner settings. If it's not installed in your computer, of course, you can use the Office scanner, scan it to a directory that you have access to, and drag and drop it in. We'll have a look at that. For our American clients, we do integrate with the PPC tools and have the ability to drag and drop documents from the PPC content directly into the Document Manager. You do have to have the PPC tool installed on your computer, and the licenses need to be up to date for that to function as expected. Now, we can also choose Insert Line, and that opens the new document dialog, which gives us the same listing that I just ran through. I'm going to cancel that. From the Document ribbon, I can select New and then choose the type of document that I'd like to add to the Document Manager, and again, it gives me the exact same listing that we saw from the Home tab. While I'm in the Document Manager, if I press the keyboard Control-I, that's going to give me the new document dialog as well, and right-clicking in the Document Manager and selecting New from the context menu is going to give me the list of the same options to match the category in the Home ribbon that we saw earlier. Now, beyond all of that, Case or Working Papers also supports adding documents via drag and drop. So if I open up a Windows Explorer screen and I have a number of documents here, I can just grab the document that I want and drag and drop it into my file. Now, on the drag and drop, it will let me know exactly where that document is being dropped and what folder level as well. You can see above Detailed General Work, it's at the same level. And if I just move it up slightly more, it's indented. If I move it up slightly more, it disappears, and that's because it's looking at the placeholder now as opposed to inserting it between items on the Document Manager. Now, if I drop it on the placeholder, it gives me the option as a placeholder to replace it or insert it below, giving me the next available document number. When we're inserting documents, they will be inserted below the cursor position in the Document Manager. So I'm going to replace that document, and it turns it into a Word document now, and if I were to open that up, it will open up in the Word application, and of course it's opening on my other screen. So I'll just drag it over so that we can see that right there. Again, opening it up, and it opens directly into the Word application. You have the full functionality of Microsoft Word or any other application that you're opening from the Document Manager. Emails, tasks, and calendar items can also be dragged directly out of Microsoft Outlook and into the Document Manager. So if I go over to my email, I happen to have an email that I can pull across and drag it and drop it in just like that. And it comes in as an email, EML. Now, had I used my right mouse button as I was dragging and dropping it, then it would have given me the option to move it here out of my Outlook, copy it here. I could copy it as a PDF, or I could copy it as both a PDF and the original document. So you have a lot of options getting documents into your Document Manager. All that supporting content that your client is providing can easily be added in. Now, what happens if you've added something into the Document Manager that you realize later you don't need or you didn't mean to add in? Of course, if you're able to add documents, you'll also need to be able to delete documents. Once again, from the Home ribbon, we can select either Delete or Delete Line to remove the document that's currently selected, and if we have multiple documents selected, it will give us the option to delete multiple documents at the same time. And from the Document ribbon, we also have the Delete option to delete documents. If you're using your keyboard, you can press the Delete key, and the delete document dialog will be presented, as well as right-clicking in the document manager and choosing delete. All of which will allow you to remove the document from the document manager. Now in the sync version of Working Papers, the items that you delete will be sent to your desktop recycle bin. However, in the non-sync version of Working Papers, you'll have the option to permanently delete the document or move the document to the recycle bin in the Working Papers application, which we see down here on my screen, or I can even cancel the delete if I don't want to do that. Now I'm going to actually delete this document by moving it to the recycle bin, and we can see that it shows up in the bottom part of my screen. When the Working Papers recycle bin is available, you also have the ability to restore the document from the Working Papers recycle bin using the right-click context menu to restore the document. If someone has already added document 4G to the document manager since you deleted your document 4G, restoring the document will renumber it to the next available number in the sequence. There's document 4G. And I'm noticing that I inserted document 4G slightly to the left, so it's at the same level as the detailed general work. What I'm going to do is select it, holding my control key down. I'm going to use the right cursor arrow to move it in one level. Now that is available when the document is the last document before the next folder. We can move it in a level just like that.